This month on Beyond the Shelves, find out about our new kits for early literacy, Jen Whitcomb's favorite Halloween treat, plus what's happening in October.
It's uncontrolled, it's nature, it's wild.
The library has totally got you covered.
It is truly like an ice cream truck, but for books.
Special ed, I'm the librarian, I don't know words.
Let's see what happens. It might happen.
I have to cover the page with my hand as I read so that my eyes don't skip ahead.
Library, always so well-rounded.
I know.
Welcome to Beyond the Shelves. My name is Caitlin Gills. I'm here today with Jen Whitcomb. She is our children's librarian out of South County Library, and she assists at all 6 of our locations, including sometimes on the bookmobile stops. So Jen, welcome. We're so glad to have you here.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah. So today we're going to talk about all things kid. It's the perfect month. It's October. It's the best month, in my opinion.
Agreed.
Pumpkin everything is here.
Yep.
The cooler weather, I think, is right around the corner. Fingers crossed. So I'm super excited as I sit here with my pumpkin spice latte and my pumpkin earrings and pumpkin everything. So we're talking about kids events, kids initiatives, why early literacy is so important, not only when they're in school, but when they're out of school, and just all the opportunities that they have at the library, including some new things. So early literacy, what can you tell everyone about it?
Well, early literacy is really important because we are setting up the foundation for lifelong reading.
Absolutely.
So I think a lot of people don't understand just how important it is to start literally, even before birth.
Right.
Like as soon as you want to start, it's great to start because you can really help your child, form those really important skills early on. And then that helps them perform better in school. So it's just really, really important.
Right. Yes. And that's why we have this really cool program called 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten.
Yes.
So that really gets them started. And I mean, you can start reading the day in the hospital if you want to, because our local hospitals are great. They give you little books as soon as you have a child. They're little board books. And that's funded from Star City Reads most of the time from the city libraries. And that's really a neat partnership that they have. But 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten, you can register on our Beanstack app. And then you just scan the ISBN numbers on these books. It's so easy.
Yes.
Because my children have done it.
I was going to say, we don't want parents and caregivers to be intimidated by that number because it's so easy to reach that truly. By the time they go to kindergarten, you're going to read, your favorite stories over and over again. If you come to any of our story times, you can scan all of those books. So all those books count. It'll go really quickly.
Yes. And you made a good point. You don't have to read 1,000 different books.
No.
Because I know I've read Little Blue Truck a lot of times and it's counted each time.
Yes.
So, all of those things are great. And it does make it easy for parents. You can read new children's books. You can read, like I'm reading chapter books to my oldest. So, of course, Connor is still in the room. So he's getting to listen to that. So I scan that when we're done.
Exactly.
So,
any type of book, whatever works for you and is easiest.
Exactly.
Yeah, it all counts.
Yeah, it's great fun. It's a great program. And then there's prizes along the way, like shaky eggs and bubbles and stickers and stamps.
Finger puppets.
Oh, those are so cute.
And then at the end, you get your certificate of completion and a really cute bag, and you get to pick a book to keep.
Yeah.
So it's lots of fun.
It is. So definitely recommend that if you have a little one before they start kindergarten. And even if you're just now hearing about it and you've got someone starting in the fall, go ahead and sign up because you can still earn those prizes up until kindergarten. So, go ahead and start.
Yeah. And just to mention too, if you do any of our other reading challenges, like the summer reading challenge or the winter reading challenges, all those books can still count, for the multiple challenges.
Yep,
so
you can double
your
dip,
1,000
triple dip
books before kindergarten and those challenges. So
yeah. So that's fun. And that's all through Beanstack. So you don't have to carry around paper logs or anything. And it truly is such a great program to get that early literacy started with children.
Yes.
So, but speaking of Beanstack, this month we have a fun Smokey the Bear challenge coming out of the Library of Virginia that's on our account.
Yes.
And Smokey is 80. So super cute. You can go on there and just register, and it gives you different challenges and books, and that's for children as well. So that's going on now. And then for all ages, one more Beanstack thing, we're doing spooky reads, hollow read. So that one, you just put in however many minutes you read for whatever age group, kids to adults, and you get virtual badges for that. Nothing tangible, but the badges are super cute. And of course, there's a pumpkin and like a bat and a ghost, and super cute. So yeah, all the fun little reading challenges until we get to our next big one, which is winter reading.
Yes.
That'll start in January.
It will.
Yeah.
Yep. It'll coincide with our January storytime session. And the theme will be Winter Wonder. So it'll be really fun.
So what can you tell us about story times? Like tell someone that's never been to a story time before, tell them what to expect if they were to walk into a library story time.
Yeah, so story times are really, really fun. They're a great way to build those early literacy skills like we talked about, but also to connect with other parents and caregivers and to, socialize your child no matter what age they are. So at South County, we have baby, toddler, and preschool story times. Some branches have them broken down in that same way. Some branches just have family story times where it's ages 0 to 5. Whatever works for you and your family, just come to a story time, and you will learn lots of fun songs and rhymes. We'll read great books together. You'll see flannel stories. We'll do finger plays. There's time for movement. It's really fun. We're just kind of helping you interact with your child and build those literacy skills. And it's just a great 30-minute session,
right,
where we just have a great time. And
plus they get to meet other kids that they might not meet. Like they could be from different school districts that they'll never meet. And just that interaction at that young age is just so cute to watch, as they're like shy, but they want to meet the other kids. And then they're, sometimes crazy and wild during the dancing. It's fun.
Story times are some of our favorite programs. So
absolutely.
Yes, highly recommend.
Yeah. So we have some new things coming. We're kind of expanding our library things collection with these new kits. They will be live probably by the end of this week. So they are called Steam to Go. So these kits are really cool, you guys. Like I took pictures of all of the insides of the bags, and as a parent, I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to take one of these home. So the Steam to Go kits are super cool. We have them for engineering and coding, science, phonics.
Yes. They're really, really fun. I've been looking forward to adding these to our Library of Things collection for a while. It's a combination of themes, like you had said. Some are more, STEM related. Some are early literacy related. And they're for pre-K and elementary age students. And they're just going to be lots of fun. They're going to check out for 2 weeks. It's manipulatives and books. They're really great.
They are, yeah. I liked the marble run. And then there's a coding dragon.
Yes.
That looks really fun. And I think you code it to make the dragon move.
Yes. The Castle and Dragons kit.
Yes. And then as a side note, we also have gotten a handful of ones for older adults. We have a memory care kit and one to keep moving. So one's kind of like a game night kit for seniors, and then one has a book about chair yoga, and then a couple handheld puzzles.
Exactly.
And they look fun. I would take those home.
Yeah. So those are really cool. Really, really cool too. They're called Stay Sharp kits, and if they're popular with patrons, I'm sure we would love to add more.
Absolutely.
But yeah, in general, I'm just really excited about these kits.
Yeah. And on top of that, our Books to Grow kits are expanding. So right now, those are kits. They're tubs that you can check out, full of books, full of games, a flannel board that you can get at South County. And we're going to be expanding a handful of those over to the Vinton Library, and hopefully more throughout the next couple of years. So
yes.
And if you haven't checked one of those out, they are equally cool. There's stuff we've put together with games and
so they're basically story time kits for your house.
Yes.
So, if you can't make it to a story time, or if you're just wanting to do them in addition to all the story times that you're attending in our locations, you can check out a Books to Grow kit, and they check out for a month.
Yeah.
And like you said, there's flannel stories, there's books, there's, manipulatives that go along with that theme. They all have a unique theme. We have 11 of the different themed totes at South County, and then Vinton, like you had mentioned, later this fall will have 4 totes of their own, and then eventually we'll expand to Glenver after Vinton, and they'll have 4 of their own.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, they've been really, really popular with patrons.
They have. We've had them for maybe 2 years, I would say, and they're always going out the door. Like I always see them going.
Yes.
And so that's super exciting that there is that want to continue story time and early literacy in the home. So always fun.
Yes, we love them.
Yeah. And then we're just all about new this month.
Right. Let's keep it going.
I know, right?
What else can
So
we add?
our next new thing are Wonder Books.
Yeah.
And these are so fun. They're read along. So it reads the story to you.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about these is that they have a learning mode. So it's kind of like a kid-friendly book club question.
Yeah.
At the end
So
of each story.
for patrons that are already familiar with the Vox books that we've had for a little while now, which are really popular, these are similar in that, they are a print story that offers a read-along option. So you're getting, that really good, you get to read the page, but you're also hearing the story being read to you. So it's really great for, learning how to read for any reader that's struggling. It's just really helpful. And then, like you said, it has that learning mode, and that's unique to Wonder Books, which is really cool. There's extra, comprehension questions, and they're just really great.
They are. And we have those in picture books and like I Can Read books. So we have like Splat the Cat. So if you have someone kindergarten, first, second that's learning to read, they're great because it can read along and they can follow along, and point to each word as it goes. So I think that's a great resource. And I have a handful on hold to try them out with my first grader.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to see what you think. I pulled your holds this morning.
Oh, why, thank you. I appreciate that. It's very, very speedy.
Yeah.
All right. You know what else that there is right now? We're hearing a lot about screen time. And, most of our materials don't have screens that come home with patrons and children. But we do have these things called launch pads. And the launch pads are really, really neat. So they're learning games. They're 100% a safe environment instead of having, a tablet that can connect to the internet or the app store. So these launch pads are lifesavers, really, for parents that need a tablet. Like maybe they're going on a trip and they want something to just entertain their kid in the back seat so they can listen to stories or play games in that safe environment. And they're durable. Don't worry. They have a pretty protective case on them.
Yes.
So
yeah, they're really great. They're really, really popular. Like you said, they do not connect to the internet. They're preloaded with educational games, all based around a theme, and they're for a wide range of ages as well. So again, just working on those literacy skills. They get to have fun, but it's kind of disguised.
Yeah, exactly.
They think they're watching programming, but they're all educational based.
Exactly. Yeah,
videos and games.
I think we checked out the STEAM or the STEM one. And yeah, it was like you had to build like a gadget like with gears to make something go. So yeah, it was, totally worth it.
Yeah.
And just a nice break from like your normal screen time.
Yeah, agreed. I really, really like the launch pads. And like you said, people come in and grab them for trips. People have been very, very happy with those. So
yep. And you can charge them up and go.
Yep.
So
yeah, they're great.
Yeah. Well, I think that is the extent of all of our new and like highlighting our early literacy stuff for now. We might think of more as we go along.
I'm sure we will.
I know. So now we're going to play a short little literary-ish game. It's more like a October Halloween-ish game. And we're going to somehow tie it into books. I'll figure it out along the way.
Okay.
So the first question is Halloween treats. Sugary candy or chocolatey candy? Which
I am a sugary candy person.
really? Nope, opposite.
Yeah, you're like my husband. We're totally opposite, but that works because then we can each have our own.
That's true, and no one else eats
We're not
it.
fighting.
No, that's fair. Yeah, my kids are into the sugary, and I'm like, and my husband too is sugary. I'm outnumbered. Dang, what's happening?
Just have your own stash.
I know. This one, let's see. What Halloweenish book would you recommend for little ones?
Ooh, Well, like what age little one?
Oh,
That's hard, Caitlin.
I know. Okay, let's do
There's too many.
like a preschool age.
Okay. Well, we have so many good picture books to choose from, and there's tons of good leveled readers. How to Make Friends with a Ghost is one of my favorites.
Cute. Oh, you know what we read last night? There's a ghost in this house.
I just put it on hold.
Yeah.
Because it's one of my favorites.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I had gotten it. I didn't realize what it did. So it's really cool because it has these
it has cutouts and the transparent pages.
Yeah.
And I know.
And like the ghosts just appear. So if you haven't put that book on hold for this holiday
And that's by
season.
Oliver Jeffers.
Yes.
Yeah, he's amazing.
It's such a neat book. Yeah, how they've done that.
Yeah, we have an amazing selection of Halloween picture books. It's really hard to narrow it down.
Yes. And we do they are categorized by Halloween. So you can find that little sticker. I think it's got a witch on it. It's black and orange.
Yeah.
So if you need to like quickly spot something, it's in the holiday section.
Yeah, just come into any RCPL branch and say that you're looking for the Halloween books, and we will direct you to the holiday book section.
We have them.
Yes.
Speaking of Halloween.
Yes.
Do you prefer to do you dress up with your kids, or do you?
I mean, yes, my kids are sadly,
I know.
twins that are now going to be 15 in December. So they're freshmen in high school. So now they kind of trick or treat with their friends.
Yeah.
And my husband and I and our pets are just handing out candy.
Oh.
But we did dress up with them for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love Halloween.
I know, it is fun. We're doing, actually Bailey, who y'all have heard on the podcast, sent me an idea and we're running with it. So the boys are going to be raccoons and Chad is going to be a garbage man, and I'm dressing up like a bag of trash.
I love it.
Which everyone's like, what's someone trying to say? And I'm like, nothing. I'm going to be a bag of trash with my Starbucks and my Chick-fil-A.
Oh where did she see that?
I know. It was on. Yes.
She's so funny.
I know. So I was like, oh my gosh. Because let me tell you, Coulter remembers, and I don't know how, because he's 7. So back in COVID, social distancing, he remembers, and he was 3. Like, we put candy down like a tube.
Yes.
Like, he remembers that, and he wants to do that again. So we're doing trunk or treat at our church. And he is like, can we do something like that? So somehow I'm going to turn my car into a garbage truck with a chute.
I love it. It's going to be so popular. You guys will be one of the favorites.
Yes. He's going to need a stool because I'm certain he has to be the one to drop it.
Oh, yes.
And then him and his brother will fight. So we'll have a little raccoon fight.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Please take some video.
Oh, we will.
Yes.
But we even did that at the library with the chute.
I was there.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
We made the best of it.
We really
during
did.
that time, and it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are some Halloween events coming up, or fall events coming up for kids that we have going on? I know we have a lot to pick
We do
from.
have a lot. October, we all love October. So we're all really excited, and we've put some great programs on the calendar. So yeah, our Spooky Stories program is one that I'm really excited about. We're going to read some classic spooky stories and then give participants a chance to write their own and even read them, maybe with a flashlight. So it'll be just really, really fun. We have a fall fest coming up at South County, which is kind of like an old school, fall festival for kids and families. But some of the other ranches have Halloween parties for elementary age kids and also pre-K Halloween parties. We're doing a pre-K one at South County as well. There's just lots of really good,
I know this month really kicks
spooky
off
stuff going on.
the last 3 months of the year, which are just so much fun.
They are.
Jam-packed.
Yes.
So some other things happening in October. Of course, the Friends of the Library are hosting their book sale.
Yes.
So that starts on Saturday, this Saturday, the 12th.
Yep.
And the room is full. Oh my goodness. I think that they had to bring multiple truckloads of the books in yesterday to start setting up. So the process has started. We've expanded out into the Commons area a little bit more at the South County Library. So the Friends of the Library book sale starts this Saturday, October 12th, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday, and then Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., with Wednesday being half price day and Thursday being box day. And something they've done for the last handful of sales is buy donation box day. So you bring a box and just pay what you can for whatever or pay what you want for that box. So really, it's a great deal all around. All the proceeds support library programming like the summer reading program, which we are very thankful for. Very. So if you're not a Friends of the Library member, definitely join. And if you do before Friday, this Friday the 11th, you can come early and shop the sale from 6 to 8 p.m. So you get to have a first look at everything.
That's always very exciting.
Yeah.
People line up at the door.
They really do.
Yeah.
So it's great. They'll have a brief little meeting, and you can also join at the door, to be honest. So if you decide, after work on Friday, you want to come out and support the Friends, come on down and they can get you a membership form.
Absolutely. I know. I signed up even when I was shopping the book sale last year. So
go.
It's super easy.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
And the selection is huge, like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of books and DVDs and music CDs and vinyl records.
Yes.
Board games, puzzles, you name it. And it just might be in that sale. So definitely stop by and support the Friends.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The other spooky thing we have happening that is also a Friends of the Library event is Mystery Night, which you and I helped film the promo video
Yes,
for.
that was really fun.
I know. So Kat Russo is found
deceased.
Yes.
Yes. Something happened.
Something did happen. So you'll have to get your Mystery Night tickets at the South County Library by the 15th, because the program happens on the 25th.
Yeah.
And there will be a dinner served of a very, very nice Italian cuisine.
Yes.
And then you get to figure out whodunit, which y'all know I do love my whodunits.
Yes.
And I just really want to know who done it.
Agreed. And this cast of characters is very likable.
Oh, absolutely.
So, yeah,
If
you're going to have
haven't-
lots of fun.
Yes, if you haven't already, hop over to our website and go to the Friends page, and you can watch the promo video or hit us up on social media, and you can see all of the characters and their quirkiness.
Yes.
As they help set up this masquerade for a pet shelter. Dun, dun, dun. So that'll be good. And Detective Klutz is back, and she will save the day with your help.
Yep. It's going to be a great one.
And lastly, be sure to pick up one of our fall calendars. We still have a handful of events happening between now and November, and then starting November 1st-ish, you can pick up a winter calendar, and that'll run all the way through February. So we already have some great things planned, and I can't wait for you guys to see what's happening during the holiday season and the 2025. Like, I can't believe we're already talking about 2025, but here we are. Yeah. But please keep in mind all of the great things we talked about for early literacy, from 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten to Beanstack, Smokey the Bear Challenge, Launchpads, Wonder Books, and these new Steam to Go kits that will be hitting the shelves at your library very soon. So thank you, Jen, for being here with me. I really appreciate it. And if y'all have any questions about children's services, email kids@roanokecountyva.gov or message us on social media or the website.